Test 4.2, 18 through 20 on the review says factor by grouping. So let's go over grouping really fast. This seems difficult, but it's not as difficult as you probably want to make it. So I'm going to look at my factor by grouping notes. Our first step is to take the first two terms and factor out my GCF. Most likely, when I say most likely, that's a high probability. It's going to include numbers and letters. So the greatest common factor between 12 and 6 is 6. Greatest common factor between a to the third and a squared is a squared. So when I take let me do that over here. So a squared might trick some people up. So we got a to the third and a squared. So we're looking at the greatest common. So we've got 1 in common and we've got 2 in common. So that's how I get the a squared on the outside. So I need to take what's left over. So 12a to the cube divided by a squared. Remember, we just did a lot of this. So 12 divided by 6 is 2. A to the third divided by a squared is a. And then I take negative 6a squared divided by 6a squared. And that is negative 1. Okay, now I want to take the greatest common factor of that second group. And most likely, in all of your problems, the greatest common factor is just going to be one number. Remember, whatever sign this is, that's what's going to be our sign here. Greatest common factor between 14 and 7 is 7. So off to the side, when I take 14a divided by 7, 14 divided by 7 is 2. That a has nothing to divide by, so it just hangs out, 2a. And then negative 7 divided by positive 7, that's going to be negative 1. Okay, you see how in our parentheses that's the same? That's good. It means we did it right. So that is one of our factors, 2a minus 1. And then our other factor is what's on the outside here. So go to my answer choices, 6a squared plus 7. Which one has that? That's not it. That's got 6a plus 7. That's not it. That's not it. Our other factor is 2a minus 1. B is your answer choice. Make sure you pay attention, eliminate answer choices very early on and quickly if you can. That will help you out a lot.